I've split up the elf stack objective into two parts. The installation is part one, and part two will be the game objective. We only need the zip file that comes with the seam and logs. Seeing we encountered an elf. Let's perform an unattended installation of Ubuntu server. First, and download the ISO file. I use version 24.04.1, but you can use any recent version. I'm on a government salary, so I'll install VirtualBox since it's free. PuTTY is a secure shell client, although it can do a lot more than that. And we use PuTTygen to create a private and public key file because it's much cooler to log in using private key authentication than using a password. It's extremely important to never show your private key to anyone. For instance, via a remote desktop session or a presentation. Doing so can compromise the security of your computer. And remember to always set a strong password when you export your key. Copy this part here. It's needed in the installation script. Paste when you just copy, right there. And remember, keep your passwords secure. Only noobs leak their passwords. And there is our Ubuntu being installed completely unattended. Now I configure PuTTY to use private keys for authentication by adding my newly generated private key file. I like saving the settings to default so I don't need to waste time next time I use PuTTY. And just like that, within minutes, we've installed Ubuntu without lifting a finger. Well, maybe one or two fingers, but that's not the point. Now all we need to do is install Docker and a few tools. Download a copy in the ELF stack files. We disable the syslog importer because it's broken, and we tell Docker to install the containers. You know, the things I made, they're pretty great. They're really, really great. And the importer I made, it's so much greater than the importer created by these elves. Because, you know, the elves didn't do a very good job. In fact, some of the logs needed to complete questions aren't even imported into the database. My importer doesn't have that problem. I know I keep telling you I'm the best, and it's tiring to do that, you know. It's not fun for me to tell you how good I am, and I'm really trying to be modest. Log in with the credentials shown on the screen. Click Stack Management, then Index Management. Refresh the page until the docs count is exactly 2,343,146.